back in the other studio, and as you can see, our very special guest, Joe Harrison, is working very hard on his treadmill. Now, what Joe is doing here, Joe is giving you...
ready to stop.
Joe is giving us an impersonation of what it's like to be an incandescent light bulb. Because if you have an incandescent light bulb in your home, you're using 6 times more energy than if you have one of these. And that's why I'm sat back relaxing and drinking some cool, nice lemonade.
That's ridiculous.
When you have an LED bulb, you're gonna save an absolute fortune. Folks, Joe, you can stop now. You did a great job.
Thank goodness.
That's your exercise for the month done. Let's go. Come on, I'm not to talk because I'm even worse than him. Right, let's go over here. Folks, very first show we ever did on the Monday night show. Very first show we ever did, we presented LED light bulbs.
We did.
I'm a massive fan of LED bulbs. I've changed every light bulb in the house to LED. I am saving a fortune. My bill, my electricity bill, without question, is so much smaller than what it was. Tonight we have an exclusive. It's lighting science. It's an 8-pack of LED bulbs, 60-watt equivalent. I'm gonna tell you why I'm so thrilled. Joe and I have been working on this for approximately 5 months. We are no strangers to LED bulbs. We offer them a few times. We have never touched this price. We're doing an 8-pack for $39.95. Now, all being said, that price, this value, this brand, and we'll tell you about it. We'll also tell you that these are gonna last you up to 22 years. We'll also tell you that you're gonna use 83% less power than traditional light bulbs. We'll also tell you about how amazing this brand is. All of that into consideration, these should be a massive sellout very quickly. Incandescent bulbs are done. They're phasing them out. They're not making them anymore. So these are, we've got to get rid of these. And you know, we have to replace them all the time anyway. CFL bulbs, they take a little while to warm up, and then God forbid you break one or smash one. It's not good. Don't do this, obviously. Get LED bulbs. I'll let Joe take over and show you and share with you why we are so excited. If you go to the stores and you look for LED light bulbs, it can be very confusing. Joe, we are presenting, if you don't mind me saying,
sure,
premium LEDs.
Absolutely.
At a price, this is half of what I paid 2 years ago.
Well, what's half compared to last time Adam and I had light bulbs? I was presenting with Adam. It was $9 a light bulb. Today, it's $5 a light bulb. A phenomenal price, and no one else is going to be able to offer this quality and this type of technology because it's light. It's something we use every day. It's something we need, and Adam said it perfectly. These incandescent bulbs that last about 1,000 hours or a year, you're changing these every single day. The government said we have to stop making these because it's wasting electricity. So what they did is they started in January 2014, stop making them. Whatever's left over is just left over. Have to buy an LED technology. But when you go to the store, you've seen that light bulb aisle. It's no longer just a couple of different choices. It is dozens of choices and so much confusion. This looks like a traditional incandescent. But the thing is, here's your traditional incandescent, 60 watts of power. Yep. This only uses 10 watts of power. We're saving you up to 83% of your energy costs. So think about it. In your house, on average, there are over 40 lights in a house. If it costs you maybe, say, $500 a year in electricity cost, when you switch to LED, you're now down to $100. It's that drastic of a difference. And I love, Adam, that the light is identical to what we're used to. Because you think about, okay, I'm ready to buy LED technology, but is it the same light that I love? In front of me, I've got 2 lamps. And the great thing about this is that you can't tell which one's which. You can't tell which one's incandescent, which one is your LED, and that's why this is such a premium product. So when I reveal, you'll see that this is the LED technology. This is that incandescent bulb that we've been loving for years. It's the exact same light, Adam, but you're getting it for a light bulb that's gonna last 20 years.
Joe, the amount of hard work and effort that went into doing this and bringing this, and let me just tell you, lighting science, these folks, their light bulbs are being used by NASA.
That's right.
They have over 350 patents. This is a massive mainstream company. I can't say too much, but I am going to say this. You can go to some of the biggest home stores in America today and find light bulbs from this company. Folks, this price is untouchable. $5 a light bulb for LED of this quality, up to 22.8 years this is going to last. The reason I say all that is because they are selling faster than even we expected. We're at 1,100 left. I have close to 400 dialing in.
Oh, man.
I would say within 5 minutes, everyone will be gone. Joe, with that being said, can we just go through the two options, please?
Absolutely. So I've got a couple different, I want to show you down below. So we have two different colors. Now, your traditional incandescent bulb is that soft white, the warm white, what we're offering today. And when you see down in front of Adam, I've actually got a book down below. Oh, sorry, even further down than that. But there's a book down below, and it shows you the difference between our two options that we have. So Adam, if you want to get the same light that you get out of your incandescent, this is that warm white that you're getting. Now, normally you use your warm white in your hallways, in your bedrooms, and the light areas in your living rooms, because it's that soft light. Now, if you want more exact light, this is the white light. This is the cool white, is what they call it. So you can see the difference in the book. Same book, but it's just a different light. This is what you're going to put in your bathroom when you're doing your makeup. That's what's going to be in the kitchen when you're trying to find exact recipes. That's what you're going to put in the study when you need to get some work done. So we're giving you best of both worlds. Do you want to have that cool white, or do you want to have the soft white? And typically when you go to the store, that cool white is so much more expensive. To get an LED, like if you've already convinced yourself, okay, I want to get an LED, but then you're like, what do I get? This is your LED you're getting today from Lighting Science. These guys have been around for over 25 years. It's amazing the technology they put inside, but you're getting a light bulb that looks just like a light bulb.
Right.
There's so many other light bulbs that don't look like light bulbs, they look like science projects. Like this thing has plastic all over it, and this one here has all these yellow endings to it. Like, I don't want that thing sticking out of my lamp. This is the light bulb you're getting today. It looks exactly the perfect replacement for your incandescent.
But Joe, this is the thing, and you and I could bore everybody senseless with this because we're so passionate about it.
Right.
We got to change from incandescents, regular bulbs anyway. We don't like these because, folks, not only do these last you nearly 23 years, you'll never touch this light bulb again, it saves you a fortune. Listen, I went crazy. I went all in. I mean, the problem with doing this job is that I'm listening to all these things all day as well. I'm like, okay, I need this. I changed every single light bulb in the house, literally every single light bulb. I'm getting information as I'm talking to you, so I'm just gonna let you guys know what's happening. Our sales manager, whose name is Marty, a wonderful man, is going to, we had a reserved quantity if this happened. It's the only scheduled presentation. Marty is going to add, I believe, an extra 300 of the cool. So we have cool or warm. Most people do a pack of cool and a pack of warm. So we're gonna add as much as we possibly can, about an extra 300 of the cool set. These are selling because of how much they save you. They're selling because of the convenience factor, the quality of the light. But I'll tell you now, the reason why these are selling is because the price is ridiculous. It's even on HSN. I mean, between you and me and Joe, we sell great LED light bulbs. We've never touched this price. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hand over to Joe because Marty wants to talk to me about what's going on. Folks, we are very busy. We see you there. This is the fun of live television. As it happens, Joe, we need LED, but finally the price is so darn affordable.
It is, and the last time I offered an LED light bulb on Adam's show, it was $9 for one bulb. Here, not only is it a better bulb, but it's down to $5 a bulb. This is your time to get it. This is only scheduled for Adam's show. You're getting amazing savings. Now, not only is it just saving you on the physical price of the bulb, but it's also going to save on your energy bills. And the reason why, the traditional incandescent, I've got two down below here in the box. First off, you can't tell which one's which, but I'm going to shoot it real quick with my temperature gun. And when you see it, when you see the temperature, oops, sorry about that, you can see right there, I don't know if you can read it, it says 210 degrees is the temperature of your traditional incandescent. Now let me go ahead and shoot the temperature of your LED light bulb. So when I shoot that temperature, it's going to shoot out, and it comes out to, oops, sorry about that. It comes out to 86 degrees. So it's not 200 degrees, Adam. It's 86 degrees. That's less energy cost. And that's why we say when you switch over to LED, you're not only saving just the physical price of the bulb because it's going to last you over 22 years, but it's also those energy savings because on average, most of us have over 40 bulbs in our house. And if you're spending up to $500 a year on your annual energy costs, this is now going to reduce it to over 83%. That $500 bill went down to $100, and it's going to last you 22.8 years, no going up and down the ladder anymore.
Did you hear what Joe just said? Did you hear what Joe just said? If you were spending $500, let's pretend a $500 bill was for your light bulbs, that $500 bill becomes $100, you will save I've saved a fortune. For me, it's so easy to talk about because like anything, if you're passionate about it, it's like, okay, you got to buy it. You get 8 for an amazing price. So Marty, our sales manager, did just relay the information. We have added in as many as I can tonight. So what is now there is what is there. I hope you can get it while it's at such a crazy value. I want to get somebody else's opinion as well, if I may.
Sure.
One of my super shoppers, one of my insiders, Mike, who is joining us for the 2nd time ever. Mike, sir, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Very well, Adam. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, my friend. And I was reading some information earlier because I know we sent you some of these lightning science bulbs. Mike, you looked for and tried some others, hadn't you? And you weren't too impressed.
Now, a lot of the other LED bulbs or the other style, the curly Q ones, they just don't dim. And these work beautifully in dimmers. These work beautifully to give off a brighter light. And I can actually see what I'm doing for a change with the low energy consumption bulbs.
Mike, to your point, I mean, because a lot of folks, when they think of LED bulbs, they really think that the light isn't nice. They think about LED from 5-10 years ago, as it were. So you would, in your opinion, happily, every day of the week, replace all of your old style light bulbs to LED?
We're already started. We've made all the kitchen lights, the bathroom lights, and the lamp next to me. They're already doing it, and they look great.
Oh, Mike, I'm so thrilled. And did you notice as well that they are so cool to the touch?
They are. This one was just on. This one, I just took this one out to prove a point, and there you go.
These just burn you, sizzle your hands off. Mike, thank you so much, my friend. We'll send you some more things. We'll get some more reviews. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mike. That was Mike, my insider. The other thing that I just want to reiterate, Mike just said it, dimmable. The dimmable. I made that mistake with the first set of LED bulbs that I bought. They weren't dimmable. If you've got, don't make that mistake. This company is producing some of the best LED bulbs in the world today. This company, Lighting Science, they are producing LED bulbs for some of the biggest name stores that you and I go into. They have done something for us, for you, for me, for Joe, that they've done for nobody else. We're at $5 a light, Joe.
I can't believe it, especially when Adam was talking about the dimmable technology. That's, oops, whoa, could have dropped it, no problem, because it's plastic. Almost dropped that. So the other thing is, because it's dimmable, this is such a premium product. When you see the light that's on here, you can actually, if you have a dimmer switch on your lamp, no problem, it will dim down to completely off. You can't do that with every LED light bulb. That is a premium feature. On top of it, Adam, we all want to make sure we're getting that energy savings. These are actually Energy Star approved. Now, this is a huge, huge deal because there are a lot of companies that sell light bulbs and LED lights, but they're not Energy Star. Now, why is it a big deal? Because in order to get that Energy Star label, you have to meet government standards. Your light bulb has to be tested at 1,000 hours, at 3,000 hours, at 5,000 hours, at 10,000 hours. They want to make sure the government is saying these light bulbs have been tested, so 22.8 years, you're still using it. It's very rare you find that in LED technology until you start paying $15, $20 a light bulb. Here, everything included today is going to cost you $5 a bulb, and you're not replacing it for 22.8 years. Think about it. Did you buy a house? By the time you sign your mortgage documents, it won't be until you probably pay off that house until you need to change your light bulbs again. Even if you have kids, if you have a brand new baby, it won't be until that baby graduates from college until you need to change your light bulbs again. It's amazing savings it's going to offer you, and this is Lighting Science. They've been around for over 25 years, over 350 patents just on LED technology. When you switch over to this, you'll be blown away. You'll remember this was the day that you changed everything in your life.
And to sum up, when you go to the stores, it is so confusing what to buy. We've chosen the best for you. Cool has just sold out. We always have less of the cool than the warm. Most folks choose the warm. The warm is going to be that beautiful illuminating light. The cool we will obviously hope to replenish at some stage. Take advantage while it's there. Joe, they're rushing me along. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's got some great cool stuff coming up.
2 brand new premieres for you. A couple of quick things as well. Don't forget, this is on 4 Flex.